third quarter, putting just 7 points on the board, and that is going to be difficult to overcome. Panathinaikos went to another level in the fourth quarter, putting 31 points on the board of their own, outscoring Real Madrid by 12. So Sergio Yui out to receive the runners-up trophy for Real Madrid. And right now, that is going to hurt tremendously. Kostas Lukas, deservedly named as the Final Four MVP. What a narrative arc to his incredible career over the last 12 months. Because this time last year, he found himself in the position where Sergio Yui finds himself tonight. Had the final shot of the game for Olympiacos. Perez saw the shot rim out. Real Madrid took their 11th title. He crossed the divide, going from Olympiacos to Panathinaikos. And his leadership, his performance in the championship game sees him truly named as the Final Four MVP. What a magnificent effort for the four-time champion. Man who has won EuroLeague trophies with 3 different teams.
And he's been a class act everywhere he's gone. And you know, a lot of people within the country of Greece hated the move that he made last year. And he took a lot of heat for it, but I tell you what, he's made amends, hasn't he? At least for the Panathinaikos fans. Kostas Lukas, your MVP of this year's Final Four, in an incredible season, bringing his team, like you said, from 17th place to raising the trophy.
Dan Bodiroga, the EuroLeague basketball president, part of the presentation party. Now the miniature replicas are gratefully received by all of the players. Eleftherios Mandzukas, Kostas Antetokounmpo, Luka Vildosa.
What about Vildosa, who hasn't been playing lately?
And that man as well, Panayotis Kalaitzakis, who again came up with some crucial plays, including that defensive play where he bent his back like a limbo dancer to force Sergio Yui into a really difficult field goal attempt that didn't draw Ryan when he was in search of his Mandarina from mid-range.
And don't forget about that shot he took also in the back going. I mean, this is what, it won't hurt tomorrow, Ryan. You're a boxer, you know that. When you win the fight, it doesn't hurt as much the next day. It won't hurt. It would have been painful if they would have lost that game.
Indeed, victory is a wonderful elixir. Matthias Lassalle, he commented on how subdued he was in the first quarter, but my goodness, didn't he bounce back with terrific effect. 17 points in the game, including making 7 of his 10 free throws. Outstanding effort from Matthias Lassalle. You get the sense that this party is going to continue long into the night. Felipe Reyes, Rudy Fernandez, utterly disbelieving as to what has befallen them.
I got Coach Nakas right here in front of me, and on my crossover, he told me, Panathinaikos wins, Slukas is the MVP. Hey.
How about that for pre-finals prognosis?
I need some lottery numbers from him.
Indeed. So Mr. Dan Bodiroga in possession of the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague trophy, and now all of the Panathinaikos players and front office staff up onto the podium in anticipation of receiving this precious prize. So out to receive the trophy is the newly minted EuroLeague Final Four MVP Kostas Lukas. And he invites head coach Ataman to share this moment with him. Panathinaikos Axor Athens are the 2024 Turkish Airlines EuroLeague champions. For the 7th time in their long, rich history, Panathinaikos will have a championship banner hanging from the rafters. The president and owner absolutely overcome with emotion as the Golden tape flushes down from the rafters here at the Uber Arena. It is Panathinaikos Actor Athens who bask in the glory of their championship-winning performance. A remarkable turnaround completed over the course of the calendar year. 17th place finishes last season. In came Ataman. In came the star-studded roster that took some time to gel. They were slow out of the gate, but they went on a remarkable run in the closing stages of the regular season, ending it with a magnificent 5-game win streak, winning 8 of their last 9. They were forced to 5 games in the playoffs, and in the final 4, my goodness, they were absolutely sensational. Rocked early by the offensive juggernaut that is Real Madrid to find themselves down by 14, but their belief remained strong in Costas Lucas they trusted, and he guided them to the promised land of a 7th EuroLeague triumph. Panathinaikos Actor Athens are the EuroLeague champions.
You know, Ron, this is a team sport, and very rarely do you see the team contribute so much. Everybody contributed tonight. Bill Dosso, who didn't even play the other night, comes in and does a great job, frustrates Campazzo. Kalitzakis doing what he does best, hitting a 3, hitting a couple free throws. It's just, it was an all-out team effort. Lucas is the MVP, but believe me, this team is gelled together in an unbelievable way. It's so hard to imagine that in 1 year you can take so many superstars and make them believe that they can be champions.
And the manner in which he did it, because as you know, Joe, when you assemble a roster of superstars, somebody has got to subsume their role. That man convinced them to buy into the program, to let Kendrick Nunn have the ball in his hands and create shots. Other players would have gotten the ball less, had fewer shots, but he got them all on the same page. And this is a triumph for the team ethos that he has been able to cultivate and implement at Panathinaikos Actor Athens in his maiden season in charge.
Creating a winning culture normally takes a couple of years to get the same team gelling together and everybody on the same page. He's done it in 9 months. Absolutely amazing job, Coach Ataman, making him by far one of the best coaches in the history of the EuroLeague.
So Giannis Antetokounmpo warmly embracing his national teammate Giannis Papapetrou. And again, Costas Antetokounmpo, championship winner in the NBA, his brother a championship winner with the Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA, and now a EuroLeague triumph here. And again, he's not one of the main contributors, but he's a reliable contributor, as are all the Panathinaikos roster. Coach Ataman knows that he can call upon his troops, and they're going to go in and be solid and do a job for him.
Yeah, he's another piece of what we were just talking about. He did it on Friday night against Fenner, blocking shots, defending, being all over the place. And he just disrupts other teams' offenses. So, I mean, Ataman tells you, you're going to do this, I'm going to depend on you to do this.